Hello, this is Daniel Evans, and this is the second take of my special presentation. Henry Rhine Spreads the Word by Daniel Evans. Now then, with regard to his origins, Henry Rhine was a mathematical research collector who was born during 1858 in Scotland. He once contacted ancient Egypt to perform some research and ruminate on his mathematical knowledge. That would be the Rhine Papyrus. He participated in sharing mathematical information with Egypt and came up with a new theory. His mathematical theory and discovery was the Rhine Mathematical Papyrus, which contains a decomposition of 2 divided by n as the sum of a unit fractions for odd n from 3 to 101. For example, 2 divided by 3 equals 1/2 divided by 1/6. And 2 divided by 5 is equal to 1/4 and 3/20. Although the RMP is tough at first, it is easy once it is learned to multiply fractions by m divided by m, with m being an integer besides 0. As a connection between that fateful moment and later events, the way 2 divided by n is decomposed is wisely... Morning, Mama.
What you doing?
Homework.
Oh.
My apologies. As I was saying, it is useful for adding fractions and simplifying the sum. This will sometimes work in scientific experiments, while crunching numbers for data or measurements. Originating from Egypt, the RMP was the most important mathematical usage displayed at the British Museum in 1865. Although the formula's original documentation was severely damaged by light, alongside other projects made with plants and animals, today the British Museum's portion of the papyrus is too fragile to be on display. Originally, the remainder of Rhine Mathematical Papyrus, his original document is in much better condition and can be displayed under suitable lighting conditions in the museum. Rhine purchased the papyrus in Luxor, Egypt in 1858. A new piece missing from the center of the papyrus was located in New York City many years later and was restored to its original form, the Rhine Papyrus, in 1922. On September 5th, 2020, it's been revealed that 2 researchers at Oxford University unveiled the scientific document features 2 letters exchanged between Thomas Eric Peat, who was the professor of Egyptology at the University of Liverpool, and then a professor of Egyptology at Oxford, and Otto, what's his name? One of the most prominent mathematics historian in the 20th century. Of course, without Henry Rhine, none of the above would be possible. Here are some examples of the new formulas. Unfortunately, to preserve the natural numerator for each added fraction, 18 divided by 25 could not suffice for this kind of mathematics. Now then, for the result, it teaches how you use whose of several fractions of and different denominators and equal numerators to get one big fraction and vice versa. The bottom line is that a young Scottish mathematician once contacted Egypt and learned of the new theory called the Rhind mathematical papyrus. It was a very crucial element for not only math and science, but also ancient history. Such was the fundamental origin and legacy of Henry Rhind and his papyrus. Now then, here are my works cited. I'll give you 10 seconds. Starting now. Now then, for this disclaimer, I think the 15 seconds of reading it should suffice for you, and your time starts now. Yes, I think that should do it. Well, good night and to you all.